An interview with Caitlynn Schumacher. Where have you been raised?
I've been raised in Sioux Falls and in Brandon. I've lived in Sioux Falls for about 3 years of my life, when I was about 3, and then I moved to Brandon, and I've been here ever since. I actually live about 2 blocks away from the high school.
Cool. Outside of school, what do you like to do?
Outside of school, I like to spend a lot of time with my friends. We do a lot of random activities. We drive around, waste a lot of gas. I work a lot, and I'd like to spend a lot more time with my family, but I have a tight schedule, and half the time it just doesn't work out.
What are you most proud of in your life?
What am I most proud of? I would say I'm most proud of my quality of wanting to make other people happy. Like, I've definitely been in that place where I would never like to return, and you're so sad that nothing really matters. And I don't want anyone else to ever have to feel like that. It's just not a good feeling. And as long as I can keep a smile on other people's faces, I feel like I'm succeeding in life.
Cool. Why do you want to be our president?
I want to be the president of Brandon Valley because it would be a personal accomplishment for me. Like, most people try to be the MVP of the football team or do really good in Orland Terp, but I just want to be the president in my government class. I think that would be a real accomplishment for me, not even in just like my high school career, but just something in my life. Like, I've actually done something. I've been proud of myself, I guess I can say.
What kind of skills do you have that will help you lead Brandon Valley?
The answer to that question was actually in the question. I'm a leader. I like to be in charge of things, not saying that I'm controlling, but I just want to make sure everything's done right, everything's organized, so we can have a final product of success instead of something failing.
How do you relate to the students at Brandon Valley?
How do I relate? Well, I'd like to say that I'm in a bunch of extracurricular activities with them, but really I'm not. How I relate would be I'm just a student like you. I go to my classes, I'm awkward, I don't make eye contact in the hallway, I don't try to start up those random conversations. I fight with teachers, and I'm happy when 8th period comes around. I'm just a student.
How do you feel about public speaking?
Public speaking, that's actually one of my biggest fears, top 10. When I decided that I wanted to be a candidate for Mr. Grody's 6th period government class, I thought I was crazy. Like, knowing that I would have to do a stump speech on my own, like, I was just, like, already nervous then. And that just scares me. But I'm hoping that with this experience, like getting to do my stump speech, do this interview with you, I'm going to be overcoming that fear of public speaking. And especially with me wanting to be a lawyer after high school, I'm going to have to get used to public speaking.
What do you think of your opposing candidates?
I think my opposing candidates are all pretty great. I think it's a shame that all of our planks under our platforms are really like based on the same ideas. And in that incident, it kind of makes it hard for students to really vote for like whose issues are the best. It kind of turns into a popularity contest, which is what I figured this election would be. But I think they're great people, and they have the same ideas as I do. There's not really a lot of differences.
What is your favorite animal?
That's probably the hardest question. I think all animals are created equally, and we should just love them all. What does it matter?
If you had a choice between tacos or Chinese food, which would you choose?
Well, I think I should have a bigger decision than that. Why am I just limited to 2 food options? Maybe I like Italian, maybe I like American, but I wouldn't be able to decide. I would definitely have to demand both. I mean, why do I have to choose? What's the point?
Let's make this place a palace by voting for Caitlynn Alice.